Let's begin this guided sculpt and reset in standing, palms facing forward and relaxing the shoulders. Inhale, sweeping the arms all the way up, looking up. Exhale, hands come down through prayer. And again, inhale, sweeping the arms, and exhale, bringing the hands back down to the heart. And one more time, inhale, sweeping the arms up, looking up. Exhale, pressing the hips forward, gaze up, little back bend. And then bringing the hands back down to prayer. Inhale, hands come up to steeple grip. Interlacing the fingers, pointer fingers to sky. Coming up and over to one side. And then up and over to the other side. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed. Finding length through the side waist. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, float the arms down, release, forward fold, softness into the knees. And take a moment to release the head and neck. Inhale, find a flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, release into your fold and letting everything go. Inhale, slowly rolling the spine, coming all the way back up to standing. Exhale and inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, swan dive forward, release, forward fold. Inhale, stepping or jumping back to plank. Lower the knees if you want to, or staying high. You might like to lift one foot and then the other, using the breath. And inhale, lift the leg. Keep the core engaged. Exhale, lower the foot. Slowly lowering down, shoulders away from the ears, elbows straight back and coming all the way through, sitting back towards the heels, finding length through the back of the arms, forehead kisses the earth. Taking a couple of cleansing breaths in through the nose and out the nose or mouth. Then inhale, shifting forward, lowering down, elbows straight back, and then coming all the way back, hips shift back and sitting back towards the heels, forehead comes down. Inhale, shifting the hips forward, lowering down. Exhale, pressing into the hands as you shift the hips back and tucking the toes, lifting the hips, sinking the heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Exhale, releasing everything out. Inhale, shifting forward, coming to plank. Staying here or lowering the knees. Inhale, lifting one foot up. Exhale, lowering it down if you want to, and changing sides, otherwise staying in your plank. One more breath here. Inhale, exhale, and lowering down, shoulders away from the ears, elbows straight back, core engaged. And inhale, pressing into the hands, shifting the hips back. Exhale, release, forehead lowers down and pelvis heavy. Take a deep breath in, full breath out, letting everything go. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, lowering down with control. Inhale, starting to press into the hands, sitting back towards the heels, and forehead comes down to the mat, letting everything release. Inhale, shifting forward, gazing straight down. Exhale, lower the whole heart down. Inhale, pressing into the hands. Exhale, tucking the toes, lifting the hips, dropping the heels, downward facing dog. Cleansing breaths in through the nose, out the nose or mouth. When you're ready, shifting forward into your plank. Option to hold here in plank or lifting one foot, lowering it down, and then lifting the other foot, lowering it down. Keeping strong here, keeping your core engaged, using your glutes to lift the leg and lower back down with control, staying strong. And then coming all the way down in one long line to your mat. Inhale, pressing into the hands as you shift the hips back, coming to your puppy pose, releasing the forehead down to the earth, finding some breaths. Deep breath in, full breath out, and inhale, shifting the hips forward. Exhale, lowering the heart down with control. Inhale, pressing into the palms. Exhale, shifting back and releasing. Forehead comes down, pelvis heavy. Inhale, shifting forward, keeping the core engaged. Exhale, lowering down and inhale. pressing into the hands and tucking the toes. And we're coming back to downward facing dog, releasing the heels softly and hips are high towards the sky. Inhale, shifting forward again to your plank, staying here. Choose your option, lower the knees anytime you want to, or maybe taking the option to lift one foot and then the other using your glutes. Wherever you are, starting to slowly lower down. Elbows go straight back and releasing down toward your mat. And inhale, pressing into the hands, keeping the core engaged. Exhale as you sink the hips back. Forehead comes down, releasing puppy pose. Deep breath, find those cleansing breaths. In through the nose and out the nose or mouth. And then inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, pressing into the hands. Exhale, pressing the hips back, finding length through the arms, the back of the shoulders, and staying here for a moment. And then inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, lowering back down towards your mat. Inhale, pressing into the hands, coming back to our downward facing dog. Hips lift high, heels sink down, finding a beautiful long line from the fingertips all the way out the tailbone. And finding your breath here. Inhale, shifting forward, plank, staying here, or take your option to lower the knees or to lift one foot with control, lowering it down and then the other, using those glute muscles, keeping your core engaged. Make sure you're breathing. We're finding strength here. We are building a fire, and when you're ready, slowly lowering down towards your mat and then pressing into the hands, pressing those hips back and releasing. Forehead comes down to the mat. And deep breath in, full breath out. And when you're ready, inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, slowly lowering the heart down towards the mat. Inhale, pressing into the hands as the hips come back. Exhale, releasing. Forehead kisses the earth. Inhale, starting to shift forward again. Gaze straight down. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale, pressing all the way back. We're coming to that downward facing dog. Finding length through the back of the legs. Releasing here and breathing. And then when you're ready, you can stay here in your downward facing dog, or maybe you're coming to your child's pose. And then inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, shifting back. Finding what feels good. Taking some deep breaths in through the nose, out the nose or mouth, cleansing breaths. Maybe you're in your down dog and you're staying there, or you might be in your child's pose and staying there. We're going to finish this practice in anything that feels good. So that might be walking the dog, bending and straightening through the back of the legs if you're in your downward facing dog, or maybe it is to rest in child's pose. You can come back to this practice whenever you like, when you need a shift of energy, a shift of mood, or when you feel you need a reset of any kind. This is an amazing, very fast practice, full body sculpt, as well as a great energy boost to your day. Great for the nervous system, gives you all of the good things. Have a beautiful day. Stay here and rest if you have the time. Otherwise, you can come back to this later if you feel to. Take care. See you again next time.